Hello students, this is Amit Kumar Soni, your chemistry coach. So as I promised you that I will come up with a very exciting topic in organic chemistry, that is role of reagent and its application in the named reactions in organic chemistry. So this lecture is dedicated to this topic. I suggest you to go through the topic end to end, अंत तक देखिए इस टॉपिक को, इस वीडियो को, और उसके बाद आपके जो भी क्वेश्चंस क्वेरीज है उसको नोट करिए, उसको आप कमेंट सेक्शन में शेयर करिए सो दैट आई कैन रिजॉल्व दोज क्वेरीज आल्सो. बच्चों चलो देखते हैं फिर कैसे रोल ऑफ रिएजेंट और नेम्ड रिएक्शन आपस में लिंक्ड है विद द इंटरकन्वर्जेंस. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द लेक्चर. आइए. रोल ऑफ रिएजेंट एंड named reactions in organic chemistry, right? So if you see, there are many reagents जो organic chemistry में हम यूज करते हैं, but few are very important and common. तो उसकी हम बात करें अगर, तो जैसे आप देख सकते हैं कि पोटेशियम पर मैग्नेट, तो पोटेशियम पर मैग्नेट KMnO₄ is a strong oxidizing agent and it oxidizes alkenes to diols. If you have alkenes, let's say CH2 double bond CH2, और इसमें अगर आप ऐड करते हैं पोटेशियम पर मैग्नेट KMnO₄ in dilute condition at 273 Kelvin temperature, so there is cleavage of so there is cleavage of this pi bond and you get vicinal diols CH2 CH2 and we have OH groups at the vicinal carbons. So alkenes to diol we can prepare from potassium permanganate with lithium aluminum hydride. It's a strong reducing agent and we transform aldehyde ketones to alcohols. Sodium borohydride NaBH4, it's a mild reducing agent which converts carbonyl compounds into alcohols. Hydrogen bromide HBr, this is used for hydrohalogenation. So alkenes undergo formation of alkyl bromide through Markovnikov way of addition. You must have heard the Markovnikov way of addition in case of unsymmetrical alkenes. Let's say we are having propene reacts with HX, so they form CH3 CH CH2 और HX का addition होगा, so it follows the Markovnikov way of addition, we say M rule of addition. और यहाँ पर जिस कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड पर H ज्यादा है वहां पर हाइड्रोजन और जहां H कम है वहां पर हेलोजन. This is named as Markovnikov way of addition and reverse of this is named as anti-Markovnikov way of addition in presence of organic peroxides. Then we are having bromination reaction, that is addition reaction, alkenes to dibromide. Ozonolysis reaction in presence of ozone and zinc water in presence of ozone. So we call it as reductive ozonolysis, wherein we convert alkenes to aldehydes and ketones, that is carbonyl compound. Alcoholic potassium hydroxide, तो अगर आप पोटेशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड अल्कोहलिक सोल्यूशन लेते हैं, इथेनॉलिक सोल्यूशन लेते हैं, तो देयर इज एलिमिनेशन रिएक्शन एंड वी गेट द alkene from alkyl halide as the main product. But if we take aqueous KOH, then the mechanism is nucleophilic substitution reaction and we get alcohol from alkyl halide. So alkyl halide react into different ways. One is in presence of alcoholic KOH, अल्कोहल नहीं बनेगा, ये ट्रिक है, याद रखना होगा आपको, जिसमें कि एलिमिनेशन रिएक्शन होकर एल्कीन बनेगा एंड यहाँ पर वो एल्कीन ज्यादा स्टेबल होगा जहां पर अल्फा H ज्यादा होगा, विच इज कॉल्ड एज सेटजेफ रूल ऑफ एडिशन. Sodium metal, if we take, so mechanism goes with the free radical alkyl halides in presence of sodium in dry ether, we get alkane. Mechanism is free radical substitution reaction, right? Then we have concentrated sulfuric acid. तो अल्कोहल्स को अगर हम concentrated sulfuric acid में लेते हैं So alcohols undergo, let's say we are having CH3, CH2OH, and we are taking acidic solution and we are hydrating alcohol. So via protonation, alcohol undergo elimination to form alkene as the product. The first step is protonation, that is CH3, CH2, OH2 plus, proton addition. And further, it forms, it undergo beta elimination. It undergo beta elimination to form alkene as the major product. Fine. So these are different reagents which are used to convert different functional groups, that is interconversion of organic functional groups. Now, let us have a quick view on the application of these reagents on the organic named reaction. This is very important. If I say organic named reaction, so there are more than 50 organic named reactions which are the target for the NEET and JEE examinations. But for you, at least these important named reactions must be practiced many times so that we can get a good marks. So Wood's reaction, if you see, and so first named reaction is Wood's reaction. Sodium metal in dry ether, it converts alkyl halide to higher alkenes. Second named reaction is aldol condensation. We take dilute NaOH or KOH and we convert aldehydes or ketones into beta hydroxyaldehydes or ketones. Next is Cannizzaro reaction. So we have concentrated sodium hydroxide. So in this case, Cannizzaro reaction होने के लिए aldehydes with no alpha hydrogen, this is important, aldehydes with no alpha hydrogen transforms into alcohols and acid salts with concentrated NaOH. Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. So in Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, we convert alkyl group to the benzene. That is, if you take benzene and react with alkyl halide, let's say RX, in presence of AlCl3 anhydrous without moisture, so there is formation of carbocation in this reaction, and this carbocation attacks on the benzene ring, forms alkyl benzene as the main product. And remember one thing, the carbocation so formed in this reaction opt for the rearrangement to form more stable carbocation via 1,2 hydride shift or 1,2 methyl shift. So this is alkyl benzene or benzene. Friedel-Crafts acylation. So we have acyl chloride. Acyl chloride is RCOCl. इसको acyl chloride कहते हैं. Again, acyl chloride में जो आपका lysis of bond होगा, जो bond cleavage होगा, that will be heterolysis, formation of acylium cation, and this acylium cation attacks on the benzene ring, forming ketone as the main product. Then Sandmeyer's reaction, very important reaction. In Sandmeyer's reaction, we use CuCl copper salts, CuCl, CuBr or CuCN. So it converts diazonium salt into halides or nitriles. You can see if we have benzene diazonium chloride, C6H5N2 plus Cl minus. This is benzene diazonium chloride. BZC, benzene diazonium chloride. So there is formation of class of compounds. If you take CuCl, so chlorobenzene will be the product. Very important reaction. If you take CuBr, bromobenzene will be formed because diazonium cation N2 plus is a strong leaving group, so it will leave the system forming bromobenzene. If you take CuCN, there is formation of benzene nitrile. So these are very important reaction, and which is the hot topic for the NEET and JEE examinations also. Riemann-Tiemann reaction, we take chloroform in presence of NaOH, so we convert phenol into salicylaldehyde. Kolbe reaction, we take carbon dioxide NaOH, which converts phenol into salicylic acid. Clemmensen reduction, we take zinc mercury amalgam along with HCl, so it reduces ketone or aldehyde to alkanes. This is very important reaction again. Wolff-Kishner reaction, hydrazine in presence of potassium hydroxide, we convert carbonyl group into alkane. Rauschenbrunn reduction, hydrogen in presence of palladium barium sulfate, we form acid chloride, we form aldehyde from acid chloride. Hoffman bromide reaction, Br2 NaOH, so we convert amides into amines with one carbon less. This is called descending down the carbon series, descending the carbon chain. तो आपसे एग्जाम में असेंडिंग चेन डिसेंडिंग कार्बन चेन में पूछा जाता है. गटरमैन रिएक्शन HCN HCl AlCl3, we convert benzene into aldehyde. Ozonolysis, we convert alkenes to aldehydes and ketones. So in case of ozonolysis, very important because many times this question has been asked. Suppose करिए we are having CH3 CH double bond CH2. This is the alkene, and we have added ozone first, followed by zinc in aqueous medium. That is called reductive ozonolysis. So in case of reductive ozonolysis, हमें करना क्या है, हमें बहुत सिंपल तरीके से यहाँ पर जो डबल बॉन्ड है इस डबल बॉन्ड को क्लीव करना है. ठीक है, सो विल हैव द टू फ्रैगमेंट्स, और दोनों फ्रैगमेंट पर आपको ऑक्सीजन अटैच करना. एक फ्रैगमेंट आपका ये है, तो हमने यहाँ पर वो इसको अटैच कर दिया, और दूसरा फ्रैगमेंट आपका CH2 डबल बॉन्ड, वहां पे हमने क्या अटैच किया, ऑक्सीजन. So this way you can form the carbonyl compounds. One is here in this case, one is acetaldehyde and other is formaldehyde. Acetaldehyde and formaldehyde. So we can form different types of carbonyl compounds via reductive ozonolysis. So बच्चों, these are very important reagents. In my upcoming sessions, I will be taking detailed mechanism of individual named reactions like Wood's reaction, Aldol, Cannizzaro and likewise. हम इनके detailed mechanism step by step जो process है वो देखेंगे, intermediates कौन है वो देखेंगे, और उस पर हम कुछ questions आपको और practice कराएंगे, so that you can excel in the NEET and JEE examinations and you can perform much better and score in a good way, so that आपको MBBS government seats मिल जाए through NEET, या आपको different IITs में selections मिल जाए. So this is my motive. Through this session, I will be guiding you regarding the organic chemistry. So keep learning. All the best, beta, and thank you.